The past 100 days have been absolutely wild for Palantir stock. As you can see, the price has risen over 130% in the past 100 days, and that's crazy. It looks like we're looking at a crypto chart right now. So if you're wondering what drives this price action, what Palantir stock's all about, what the hype's all about, what products and services they are offering, if you're wondering if this is the top, if you should invest or exit, please stick around. This video is for you. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. If you do, it will help me out a lot. So let's dive into this chart. We're looking at the 2 daily chart, and we got 3 EMAs pulled up here. As you can see, the first EMA acts as support and has been respected quite often. The second one has as well, and we have the absolute last point of defense, our third EMA down below. In February 2025, we dipped around 40% to the second EMA, bounced up and continued downwards toward the last line of defense. And we had a drawdown of 46%. So price essentially got sliced in half from 125 all the way back down to 65. And from there, we had an amazing run up to 154. So a lot of analysts are getting skeptical and telling you to exit because a crash is coming and a downward spiral, stuff like that. I do believe a correction is coming because if we look at the financials in the overview, the price to earnings ratio sits very high. It sits at $659 right now, 659 ratio right now. So if you look at the current ratios in this sector, they usually sit between 20 and 30. So the price to earnings ratio sit at 20 to 30. So right now, Palantir is trading 20 to 30 times above this price to earnings ratio. And why is this? Why do people believe in this company? Why are they willing to pay so much upfront for things that might come in the future? Well, that's because they believe in their CEO, Alexander Cademan Karp, and his vision. Um, if we look into Palantir, their product and services, this is what they offer. So Palantir Technologies offers a suite of integrated software platforms and services to help organizations, both governmental and commercial, unify complex, fragmented data and make smart AI assistant decisions. Um, a mouthful, but what they do, basically, companies and governments, they have a lot of data. The data is scattered and they don't have the right insights because of this. Palantir offers a software that unifies all of this data and advises on the best actions they can take in the government, but also for companies. So one of the products they offer is Palantir Gotham. Palantir Gotham, you can check it out on their website. It's very interesting. As you can see a visualization of their software right here. All of these dots are like assets. They're orbiting the globe. So you have key insights both in space and as you can see on the map on land as well. On the left side, you can see vessels, all kinds of things. Let's see, wait, tankers. Let's see what they show. The distance between certain targets, between certain assets. So this software goes as far as giving you uh, geolocated coordinates at the same time telling you the distance between certain assets, what they're built out of, and the best way to defend you against a certain attack, against a certain enemy, against a certain country, and at the same time the best tactics to use or the best weapons to use against a certain asset or enemy. And they even go as far as land, space, sea, and the mountains. They take all of these data points into consideration and bring an advice out based off of that. So this is very, very interesting for the government. It's at such point of interest that they invested a lot of money. Palantir has won contracts up to $800 million in revenue off of one contract. Gotham supports AI ML models to automate threat detection and mission intelligence across combat theaters. The same goes for Army Data Platform, um, Army Data Platform, DCGSA, the name of the contract. Value 400 million. Gotham powers real-time intelligence and operational insights under the Army Vantage platform, renewed December 2024. So check it out on their websites if you want to see what this software does for the military and intelligence and stuff like that. They also have a real cool video of them pulling up the software, yeah, in an office. So you have these AR glasses and you can basically pull up the software anywhere and get information about key assets and stuff like that. So very cool if you're into this stuff. All you have to know is they secure these contracts under the U.S. Army. The government paid for it. They got a lot of income off this. If we check the revenue, it consists out of government and commercial revenue. In 2018, they were sitting at 255 M's. For commercial, 340 M. And 2024, they grew over $1 billion. They're sitting at $500 million on both sectors. The government crossing that and commercial slightly below. If we look at their estimates, they have been smashing their estimates. In Q4 2024, the revenue was 6.6767% above estimate, and their earnings was 26.11% above estimate, which is wild. They have been doing very well. If we look at the revenue again, a lot of people think the revenue only comes from America, from the United States, which is partly correct. There are a lot of does come from the United States, but as you can see, they are targeting the rest of the world, the United Kingdom and France as well. The other products they offer also are software and software you can use for your analytics, and they advise you what steps to take or what to do. They are Palantir Foundry, Palantir Apollo, and Palantir AIP. If you want to dive more into that, you can check out their website and see what they do. Just know they also secured big contracts in these three for these three products. And for Palantir AIP, it's very interesting because it is a layer which gives you it gives you the option to, for instance, connect ChatGPT to your existing data without leaking your data to ChatGPT. So this way you can use different types of AI while securing your data. And you can imagine like big companies want to use Palantir Foundry, Apollo, and AIP to identify bottlenecks in their process, to identify, for instance, when the tariff war started, what to do, where to find a different supplier, so it doesn't hurt their margins and stuff like that. All of this is shown on their website, I think, as you can see here, for instance, with tariffs, mastering tariffs with Palantir. You can see they run simulations. So you can even run simulations for certain events that might or might not happen in the world. And you can see, okay, what to do. You can bring risk management into your company. You can see, okay, what should I do when this happens, or what should I do when that happens? So that gives a lot of insights for companies to take the right actions, the right steps, but also on an operational level, if there are bottlenecks in your process, or something isn't going good financially, it can analyze all of this data and give you advice based of that. And we're moving towards a world where we are heavily dependent on AI, and we are getting advised by AI to take the right steps. So Palantir is basically trying to become the same thing that AWS did with the internet, to bring this infrastructure for e-com and for the internet. That's what Palantir is doing for companies and big AI data and the government. So yeah, dive into that if you're interested in more of this information, what they're doing. I hope you've got a little bit of overview what they're doing. As you can see, their services and use cases consist of defense intelligence, commercial domains, edge and field deployment, and AI-driven solutions. All of this results in growth in price action, as you can see. And yeah, all you have to do is be patient and invest at the right time. If you think about it, what's ahead for Palantir, you can dive into that as well. I'll make a new video about that. Um, the contracts they secured on a government level, they give uh, big amounts of revenues for Palantir. Um, it is a risk at the same time because they cannot do the same for every government, but they can expand to the NATO maybe, um, and for governments that are aligned with the United States of America, so who have partnerships or are friends with America, basically. But for the commercial point of view, the landscape is very wide. They have big companies such as Ferrari, Airbus. You can check it out on their website. They have a lot of sectors they're targeting. So dive into that, and they're taking it by storm. And actually, in August, their next estimated revenues are coming up in, let's see. So the estimate for the revenue is 937 million. It currently was 883 million, and they beat that. So the next one's 937 million, and the same goes for earnings are coming up. So let's see if they hit this target or they're going to smash it. I believe they're going to do quite well. But if they slightly miss it, I also believe a big correction will be coming up and we'll see it in this chart and we can capitalize off that. So yeah, if you like this video, stick around, give me a like, subscribe, will help me out a lot, and I hope to make more of these videos and keep you updated on Palantir as other stocks as well. See you.